So I have opened analysis services database, AdventureWorks 2012, and let's analyze project. And I will go through the overview of this cube and a little bit on architecture instead of going in detail. So it's a separate topic, cube design. So any analysis services by default map to one data warehouse database, a well-designed data warehouse database. You can find the connection string over here. If you double click on it, a pop-up will be opened where you can see connection string to the data warehouse, relational data warehouse. So in multi-dimensional cubes, only you can use relational databases. You cannot use any mm, text or feed based sources, which will only support in which is supported only in tabular model. Okay, so you will see data warehouse database, and it is the underlying database adventure of data warehouse. So anyway, you're not going to look into that what is there, because it's not relevant to this topic. So we have data source views. If you open any data source view, you will find tables or named queries or named calculations, whichever um, used in this cube design. Okay, so it is a well designed architecture where all dimensions snowflake or star schema based modeling, where fact is mapped to, I mean, all dimensions are mapped to fact. And in any data warehouse OLAP cube, always dimensions are primary and the fact is secondary. I mean, if any key which is unique exists in that dimension should always can be exist in a fact. But if any key exists in finance or fact table, if doesn't exist in dimension, it will throw error. So generally in cube processing, first we will process the dimensions and then facts. This is the reason. You can do some okay, you can if you want, you can add many more tables, which if you want to develop enhancement and cube. And let's open the AdventureWorks cube. So if you open this cube, you will see dimensions which are being used in this cube design. So we have accounts dimension, customer dimension, and date, department, destination, currency, employee. All these dimensions we will use in our MDX product, reseller, sales channel, sales region, sales territory, all this cube. And if you see measures area, these are the measures that we design in cube dimension, and these are the fact tables or measures we are going to play around. So if see main important internet sales amount will work with, and internet calls. So if you open any measure, so it having connection with the underlying data warehouse dimension or fact table. So here data warehouse fact table, internet sales amount. Okay, internet sales fact, which is some. So likewise, these are all different types of measures. And if you go to cube design, cube is well designed as well with all dimensions and related facts. We have date dimension, and we can role playing dimensions, which is date, ship date, and delivery date. And we have other dimensions. We have fact to fact relationships established. Okay, fact relationship, and we have one to many and many to many relationship. It is completely related to cube design. Okay, this is a reference relationship. And if you go to the calculation tab, where we write MDX, so once you learn MDX scripting, you can apply uh, that knowledge here. So implement some business logic, business complex logic, because in real time projects you will get requirements to satisfy some business logic, like if you have a account dimension, so in this dates, like last month date, you apply last month currency rate on this on this on the accounts which are flow to mm, current month database, current month tables. Okay, so it's kind of different kind of logic we can write using MDX. So these are all a little bit advanced. So once you learn MDX, you will understand all these concepts. So default member, we'll learn what is default member scope, and we'll come back here once we complete the course, and create measure. These are all we are creating on dynamically, all these measures, and we used some format strings and associating measure group to some folders and some measure groups, and these are different logic, and this is all MDX scripting language. Okay, and we do have some KPIs. So these are all different thing which will not useful for our MDX learning. So anyway, I'm closing it right here. So here we are MDX. So if you need to write a MDX query, right? If you need to write MDX query, you have to first click on any cube or anything, and click on cube database and a new query and MDX. This is where you write your MDX queries. So MDX query editor will be opened, and you can close it. You can explore your cube things. So you can select multiple databases which are hosted in the server, and we are going to work with anything. Let's switch to 2008 R2 or 2000 this one or that. That's fine. And you see AdventureWorks is a cube, same cube name. You see all measure groups over here, and you can see cube related information, all measures that we have seen before. So these are the measures, facts, and these are all dimensions. If you open any dimension, let's say account dimension, you see attributes. These are all attributes, accounts, and account type. So these are already predefined created sets, and these are accounts hierarchy, and this account hierarchy has these many levels: level 1, level 0. Hierarchy always has hierarchies always have levels, so which we need to navigate using our MDX script. Similarly, other dimensions, if you open any customer has a customer geography hierarchy as well as sets, and if you see open them, these are all attributes, other attributes, but we are tagged these attributes in demographic folder. So we are just putting those attributes in a demographic folder.